which muttonhead said that Indians were lesser breeds that had been placed by the inscrutable decree of Providence upon the shoulders of the British race. Comment below if you know the answer. And now, watch on. One day in 1599, it was a typical lovely English day. It was raining, it was windy, and the skies were a dull, sad grey. An Englishman goes off to buy spices because he's rich and he needs to show it. He buys spices always from a Dutch man because it is only Dutch traders who bring spices to Europe. They control the European spice trade, everyone buys from them and is happy. British buy from them too. But on this day, the Dutchman was like, "Yeah, a pound of pepper now costs 5 shillings more." "What?" said the British man. He went back to his other English friends and they were all like, "How dare they charge us more? We would never do that. It's not like in the year 2020 our embassy will charge £5 just to reply to an email, huh?" So on 24th September 1599, 24 merchants in the city of London decide to go to India and bring spices themselves. Modern media would have reported this something like, "Britain snubs Holland in an explosive new move that will blow your mind." Not clickbait at all. So 125 shareholders got together and paid for a ship to go to India. On 24th August 1600, they landed in India in a ship tantalizingly called Hector. I would like to write on that. They landed in the city of Surat. William Hawkins, captain of Hector, got out of his ship and got into our city of Surat. From there, he went to Agra. Why? Because the big boss lived there, Jahangir, the 4th Mughal emperor. By the way, did you notice the date? 24th August 1600. That is exactly 347 years and 1 week before they finally left India. When William Hawkins looked at Jahangir and his lavish court and the riches and his gem-studded wine cup and an army of elephants outside and jewels on every human in the court, "What?" said the British man. Jahangir ruled over 70 million people and was the world's richest and most powerful monarch. Hawkins said to Jahangir, "We want your permission to trade." "What trade?" "Spices." "Sure. Here's a spicy one from my harem. She's Armenian Christian. You will like her spice. Enjoy." Hawkins was like, "Wow, sure." The next day, Hawkins was like, "Yeah, all my men back home in England also want much spice. But I have not enough spice in my harem for all of England." "Yeah, we want the dry ones. Pepper, cardamom, sugar. Please allow." So Jahangir issued for the old Brit an imperial firman allowing the East India Company to open trading centres. And soon, business was flourishing. 2 ships every month were taking spices, sugar, muslin cotton, raw silk to London. The company made much profits. Trade, not territory, was the East India Company's motto. But with money comes political power too. So soon, they were involved in Indian politics. When one king wanted to hurt another one, the British were kinda an important pawn in the game. India soon became the land of career for English boys who wouldn't get their father's property because they were second sons. So they all came to India when they were 19-20 years old. India was what England was not, obviously. Open maidans to play cricket without the constant English raining nuisance. Polo matches on warm summer nights. Tiger hunts in Assam. Chota pegs of whiskey on verandas of European clubs. James S. Mill wrote, "India was a vast system of outdoor relief for Britain's upper classes. In India, they could do what English climate didn't allow, or would screw them if they tried. But then India screwed them in other ways. They died here from causes their mamas back home would never imagine. Lieutenant Sergeant John Shaw of the Royal House Artillery died of wounds received from a panther on 12th May 1866 in Madhya Pradesh. Major Archibald Hibbert died on 15th June 1902 near Raipur after being gored by a bison. Harry McQuaid was trampled by an elephant on 6th June 1902. Thomas Henry Butler, an accountant in the Public Works Department in Jabalpur, was eaten by a tiger in 1897. All in all, they ended up ruling around 300 million Indians. In 1885, Octavian Hume thought, let's form a body that will allow some educated Indians to talk to their English masters in the only way English people talk, the gentlemanly way. And let's call it the Indian National Congress. Yay! In 1920, Gandhi came to the Congress and said, "Fuck off!" And all the Indians joined him and said, "Fuck off!" Next week, I'll tell you how Louis, Francis, Albert, Victor, Nicholas, and Mountbatten, same guy, one guy, finally managed India's partition. Okay, bye! Oh yeah, who was the muttonhead who said that Indians lesser breed thing? Rudyard Kipling. Such a twit. Okay, bye!